Coucou les filles, salam my loves, marhaba habibati. So I told you guys in my January favorites that I couldn't deal with the pressure of trying to figure out a best of beauty. So instead I'm going to do the, I think it's the this year tag. I was tagged by my friend at Hello Cocoon. I will link her channel down below. She did it in French. She's listed all the questions in French. So I'm going to translate them on the fly in English. So if you don't see tag questions in the description box, it's because late night editing was not conducive to me typing out the translation. But we're just going to hang out and we're going to talk about things that beauty products and whatchamacallums and stuff that we love this year. Does that sound like a good idea? That sounds like a great idea, I think. Okay, let's hang out, let's talk, let's chat, let's get it done. So the first question is la marque de maquillage qui est sortie du lot cette année selon toi. So the one standout brand, makeup brand that stood out this year. I might be biased because it's what I'm wearing today, but I think Jeffree Star came out with some beautiful, beautiful lipsticks and kind of took the market by storm. Everyone's been loving it. I've been loving the ones that I have. He's brought out some really cool colors for the holidays, and I know he's working on some amazing highlighters for next year, or this year, I guess. So off the top of my head, that would probably be the one that kind of really blew me out of the water. There's been a bunch of brands that have come up with a bunch of different things, but for me, I think being a lipstick girl, I mean being a makeup girl in general, but lipstick wise, all good stuff. I'm already losing my words. This is great. Yeah, cool. The second, le produit que YouTube l'a fait acheter, mais qui n'est pas. So the product that YouTube made you buy, but wasn't that terrible in the end. Can I say like all the skincare that Caroline Hirons made me buy, like all of it? Yeah, probably. She made me buy a lot of things. I mean, her last Cult Beauty box probably is a good culmination of that. So between the Emma Hardy Cleansing Balm, the Maybelline Blue Cocoon, the most recent acquisition that I got is this Rejuvenating Serum by Tata Harper that was also in that box, which I unexpectedly fell in love with. So I think if it's one that was really a YouTube made me do it, it was Caroline Hirons on YouTube made me do it. But for the most part, they've all been awesome. So yeah. That's that one. 3. Oh, okay. So I should probably read these in French. So la marque ou le produit qui t'a tenté cette année, mais pour lequel tu n'as toujours pas craqué. So the brand or the product that really tempted you this year, but you haven't yet bought. So the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I'm trying to convince myself I don't need another neutral palette. That one I haven't bought. The Wayne Goss brushes, those would probably be the big ones. Although I might pick some up soon. But those are the ones that I always see that I always love. For me, I very often need to go to a store and touch it. I still order all the time from Sephora online, especially because when I use eBay to get extra money back. But a part of me generally always goes in store and plays with it and touches it and then we'll go home and order it. I need to have that kind of visceral experience. So I don't know what's holding me back on those Wayne Goss brushes, but that's probably the standout for the ones that I still haven't taken the plunge on, you know? Question 4, ton top en matière de maquillage et de soins. This is not fair, you're cheating here. So the top products in terms of makeup and skincare. I refuse to answer the makeup one. I refuse. I just do. There was just so much great makeup. I can't. Someone's like, if all your makeup burned in the fire, what would be the one thing that you would buy? And I'm like, none of it. I want it all, or I want none of it. I'm a full face or no face kind of girl. So, knock on wood that never has to happen, but I can't pick one. So I can't do it. If you guys can, please let me know. Let me know. I would be curious to read that. In terms of skincare, I'm going to cheat and say I will tell you all about that tomorrow because I'm posting my best of skincare tomorrow. So instead of repeating myself, I'll just watch tomorrow's video because I'm pointing that way because that's where tomorrow is. Yeah, it's over there somewhere to the right. 5 is un indispensable ou une découverte capillaire. So something that you can't live without, or a new discovery in terms of hair care. I'm kind of super low maintenance when it comes to my hair. Although I just recently repurchased the Marc Anthony, they have a macadamia, no. Yeah, macadamia oil, is it? It's in the bathroom. I think it's macadamia oil. It comes in a like a turquoise, I think it's macadamia. A turquoise, this is how much I care. A turquoise like squeezy tube. It's just a conditioner that I haven't had in years, and I remember when I used it I really enjoyed it, and I was out of like the whatever drugstore conditioner I had. So I went and I splurged on that, and I've been enjoying that, I guess, over the past couple weeks. But other than that, I'm kind of low maintenance and low key. I've always been that way even before I wore the veil. It wasn't like, the hair wasn't my thing, basically. I was like, it's all good. Low maintenance, like me and my sweats. I'm like, yeah. Anyways. There we go. 6 is quelle YouTubeuse as-tu découvert cette année? So which YouTuber did you discover this year? A bunch of different people. And I feel like if I start mentioning people, I'm going to leave people out, and that's just not going to be fun for anyone. So by way of keeping it simple and keeping it down to one, I'm going to refer you down to Hello Cocoon's channel, the one who tagged me, because I know for sure that her channel just started this year, and she tagged me. So in terms, I'm not trying to like omit people, but I'm just going to stick to that one to keep it easy and to keep it simple. And yeah, that sounds good. 7 is la meilleure chose qui te soit arrivée cette année. So the best thing that happened to you this year. Getting healthy. Graduation was really awesome, but I'm not flipping you off, I'm just wearing my ring and playing with it. The fear and the anxiety and the stress behind being sick, and then being able to turn it around and heal, I think that was probably the most beautiful thing, was feeling strong again and healthy and not in pain and out of that really dark, scary place. I think that was definitely the best part of the year. 8 is la marque soin que tu as pu davantage découvrir. So the skincare product that you were able to discover. So many. Emma Hardy, Maybelline, Strobe, I think those were all this year. Tata Harper I knew of, but I really sort of got to sink my teeth into. Dr. Dennis Gross. A lot of, I had a big skincare year this year. So basically all the reviews that you saw about skincare, I mean, other than things that you'd heard of all the time, like Estee Lauder and Clinique and Chanel, all those new brands to you guys were new to me too. So, yeah. 9 is la chose que tu as réalisée cette année et dont tu es fière. So it's something that you achieved this year and for which you're really proud. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it's really this like getting healthy and the weight loss, not just for the weight loss, but because I'm finally doing it in a way that's balanced, that respects my body, that has a long-term vision behind it. Just finally setting better, more balanced attitudes and lifestyle changes. I think that's probably what I've been most proud of this year. Okay, that's sappy enough. 10, qu'est-ce que tu as... What? Qu'est-ce que tu... Okay, hold on. Qu'est-ce que te fait envie en matière de cosmétiques pour cette année 2016 qui arrive? So, what are you kind of most excited or hoping for makeup-wise in the next year? Can I wish for more liquid lipsticks like the Ofra ones, which stay all day but don't kill your lips? That'd be awesome. I've also very recently discovered, or like gotten really gung-ho excited about cleansing balms, which I know aren't cosmetics, but really great cleansing balms coming out this year would be awesome. I've also gone off the deep end and I've now like become hardcore obsessed with highlighters. So the sleek highlighter palettes, I have a review on those that I can link down below, pushed me over the edge, so I'm looking forward to all the great new highlighters that come out this year. And yeah, definitely feel free to answer these questions down in the comment section, film your own video response, all that kind of great stuff. And yeah, let me know. Or yeah, let's just share favorites. Let's talk about all that kind of good stuff. I'm getting loopy and tired, and I've been sitting here for a long time. My leg is asleep, so I'm gonna go. But before I do that, I'm gonna do some points of positivity. So maybe I'll do 3 favorite like memories or moments or things about the last year. So my first is definitely all the really beautiful trips that I've been able to take. So either it being with Noelle, when she came here, I went there, we did IMATs, or when I got to meet Anka in London, which, okay, I will link Anka and Lydia's channel down below. You guys, I met Lydia 2 years ago, near the beginning of my channel, and she was in Slovakia and I was in Canada, and we connected, and then we started talking, and then I met Anka, who's her best friend, who they do videos with, and they both live in Slovakia, and then by some weird circumstance, I ended up in the UK studying, and Anka was visiting and we met, and I'm like, what are the odds of this? Like, it's just, and we hung out all day, and it was like we'd known each other always, and I just, yeah, experiences like that are just so mind-blowing. So getting to spend time with, and then I went on trips with friends that I've had since college, so spending time with new and old friends has definitely been a huge point of positivity this year. The second is playing with new makeup. There's a reason that I'm still here, that I'm still cranking out videos. Makeup makes me happy. It's my time. It's almost a form of meditation for me, as crazy as that sounds, to sit and just do my makeup and go lost in it. So all those days that I was able to brighten my mood with a lipstick or a new highlighter or a blush or whatever, those were definitely points of positivity. And then my third point of positivity is getting through school. There were some tough moments there where I've always loved studying and I've always been a student, but I got tested, so tested hard, and I'm just really proud of and happy to be able to look back and say I had some great moments and I also made it. So that is it. Please share with me what your points of positivity were today, this week, this year, all that kind of good stuff. So I will talk to you guys ever so soon. I'm gonna go get a bite to eat and all that kind of good stuff. But before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.